Nicola Sturgeon's bold conservative pledge backfired spectacularly as an unearthed interview exposed how her vow that voting for the Scottish National Party (SNP) would not lead to a Tory government was proved wrong. The SNP leader was accused of dismantling Labour and paving the way for a Conservative win after she was interviewed during the 2015 general election campaign. Ms. Sturgeon, who at the time had recently been promoted to the head of the party, claimed that votes for the SNP would not lead to a Conservative government. However, her vow saw Tory leader David Cameron's party storm to victory. During her chat with The Guardian 5 years ago, the now 49-year-old was quizzed about how voting for a party that only represents Scotland could lead to the ousting of the Tories. Comedian Rona Cameron reread a quote of Ms. Sturgeon's, which said, "You said, we will. You do not have to vote Labour to keep the Tories out of Westminster, that is what we will do. How will you get the Tories out of Westminster?" She replied, "If, as has happened in the past, enough people vote Tory to give the Tories the majority, then we find it doesn't matter how Scotland votes. In those circumstances, what really matters is that Scotland is protected with SNP MPs. But in the context of a hung parliament where neither the Tories or Labour have an overall majority, what I have clearly said is that SNP MPs will never help David Cameron put a majority together either through a coalition or any kind of formal arrangement." However, the interviewer struck back and accused the leader of dismantling the British left. The interviewer added, "But at the same time, much of the SNP campaign has been, it's so undermining Labour that you have also effectively dismantled the British left in hope of an effective left-wing government." In 2015, Mr Cameron's party soared to victory, claiming 330 seats. And the SNP enjoyed a similar night of success, as it went on to pick up 56 seats, a rise of 50 on the 2010 election. However, the night was dismal for Labour and the Lib Dems. Nick Clegg's Liberal Democrats were stuffed at the polls, losing 49 seats and 15% of their share of the vote. Ed Miliband, then leader of Labour, also saw his party collect just over 9 million votes, which equated to 232 seats. Earlier on Thursday, Ms. Sturgeon caused more outrage after she infuriated Good Morning Britain viewers by dodging questions on the coronavirus. She was asked on numerous occasions about the UK's plans to